Hello friends, it's Dave here from SaveDex, and I haven't actually done a video like this in a while. This is a gameplay showcase of GUNKID 99, which as I record this, it launched yesterday on the Switch. So let's just take a look at it. So one thing I'll note is, I find this kind of odd, is the menu, you're moving the cursor around like that rather than just pressing up and down to select these player options. The whole time you are just moving a cursor, which I don't know why, I just find that a bit weird. So have a look at the options we got, just your basic stuff. Yeah, does that really need its own menu? I don't know. So you got some achievements, which is always nice to have. There's quite a few there going, and little details too. Those sorts of things just keep you going. So if we look at this, the world selection screen, we've got 5 worlds in all by the looks of it. So when you go to load out, this is where you get to choose sort of which weapons you can have in your arsenal, really. So that's just there. I've just deselected them because I thought that was to exit, but I kind of like this is like the mini cannon, shotgun as that's one, and then there's the bounce one. But I'm gonna get rid of that's one hit kill. So let's get rid of the shotgun second, and have this one because that's rapid fire. So that's kind of like how ones I'm liking in a minute. So you've got a training there, you've got a shop, which the coins you earn in the game you can use to buy items. So just show off that as well. There we go. I'll buy a magnet that will attract coins to me. So yes, so let's equip that. There you go, I showed off how to do a thing. So let's show off what the actual game is. So I'm on level 5. I'm going to go back to level 1 just to show you something simpler. So this is what you got to do. Right, so this is how the gameplay actually works. I'm playing as this sort of Rayman looking type of guy. I don't think he has limbs. So what I've got to do is just collect guns. Anyone who watches this channel regularly or for a while will probably know why this game has caught my attention. Because I'm a big fan of a game called Super Crate Box, and where you go around these arenas collecting weapons, and it's a high score affair. This is kind of similar to that, but it's different enough. But I'm wondering if that was an inspiration, because each time you collect a gun, you basically equip that gun, and you have to collect the set number of guns it tells you to pass the stage. So it's not about killing the enemies, although killing the enemies can get you the coins and like help with your score. And there are very varying weapons as well. So this one here is the bouncy bullets. And the bullets are more powerful when they've hit a wall. So that's pretty cool. So once you've collected enough guns, the level's over. And there is also a high score mode you can do where you play endlessly until you die. Because I've got 3 hit points which are up in the corner. So one thing about this I'm going to have to be comparing this to Super Crate Box as well. Because the guns all do something different. One difference is you can see what gun you're going to pick up, whereas Super Crate Box, it was just a crate and you didn't know what gun was going to come from it. But again, the score is on the guns you collect rather than just the enemies you kill. And obviously you want to be killing them though, because you get overrun by them. So the other big difference though in the gameplay, and it's something that I'm sort of still adjusting to, because I just died there because of it, but I got a high score at least, is how it controls. And I'll go into the next level just to show you this. So I'll go to the level I haven't actually beaten yet, level 5. I've got to score 28 points in normal mode, so it collects 28 guns basically. So here we got a slightly bigger arena, this camera can move. So how this works is you press B to jump like that, you can double jump, you can wall kick to climb walls basically. The right trigger is to shoot your gun. Now the right stick is to aim, as you can see, like a twin stick shooter, and I'm not 100% sure on whether I like this or not, because in Super Crate Box you just shot in front of you, that was it, but there's a bit more depth to the enemies here than there was in Super Crate Box. There's sort of different kinds you can get, so you're going to need to aim more specifically. Now one thing they've done, which I think is fantastic, is if you press the Y button, you'll switch to auto aim at the nearest enemy. which does work well, but I wanted to switch to that pink one just then, but it made me switch to the one at the top, so it doesn't always work. But pressing the left trigger though, you can roll, which dodges the enemy's projectiles, which is also really handy. So I am still adjusting to the controls here, but I wanted to put out a video today just showing off my first impressions of what this game is like, because I actually think this is a really, really good game. And again, I'm trying to shoot to those ones on the right, but pressing Y isn't working. So I think the aiming around is not immediate enough. And as you can see, it does get overwhelming at times. I got game over because the time ran out. You have 10 seconds to sort of get the next gun as it comes up. And another thing about it is, in the bottom right, obviously I've got no gun, it says 0, but now I've got 4 bullets on this gun. Before, and when it runs out I have to press the trigger again to reload it, so you got to keep an eye on your ammo. You don't want to get like caught up with the enemies and then just have no way of shooting them. So just quickly shoot them. I'm actually just dying there. And by the way, to go through platforms like I just did, you just tap down like that, so that's easy enough. So there's quite a lot of enemies up there, so hopefully all the guns will appear below us. But say what I just picked up as a shotgun, which does you can kill a few enemies at once doing that. So I want to get to this next gun. So I am overall enjoying this game quite a bit. And actually, when I was playing it last night, was playing it handheld while I was in bed. And actually, I'm playing this with the Pro Controller now while I record this. And I'm actually really preferring the controls with the Pro Controller. I just think the right stick, the dual analog controls, actually work better with the Pro Controller than the 2 Joy-Cons, which I find that in a lot of games. But then again, this is the type of game I would want to play it handheld more than docked, because it has that pick up and play arcadey nature to it. But also mention, obviously graphically, it looks nice and colourful. The different enemy types are different colours, which makes it really nice to see. I've seen a few different sort of backgrounds and things like that, and the music is just there really. It's not anything to really talk about. It's not bad. And this game normally will cost £6.29, but actually it's on a sale at the minute for £4.71. And honestly, on first impressions, as I said, I just died again, this game is really fun. I'm really, really enjoying this game. I do not regret buying it. Honestly, if you guys are just curious about what this game is, hopefully I've just shown you what there is as well. But I'll go back to the menus just so I can show you a quick overview of other things on this game. Even on the pause screen, you're just moving a cursor rather than just pressing up and down to select these. It's very strange. So looking back at the shop, you can buy things like extra hearts by the looks of it, and I can't afford that though. They've highlighted in pink the things that I can actually buy. So I bought that magnet, didn't I, which helps me get coins easier. So I could buy that as well, which will increase the rate of coin drops. But as I said, there's only 3 item slots I could equip, so you can't just buy everything and be super powered up. So you have to choose what ones appeal to you most. So yeah, that's good things to help you. And I'm noticing it says 1 there in the tab, so I'm wondering if I can eventually click on that to select other things, because these are the only 5 guns I've got unlocked so far, so maybe I can in the future find more weapons. I look forward to them because Super Crate Box had some great guns in. And as I said, if you replay a game, you can choose to do the normal mode where you can do that, but if you do equip mode, you can only use the guns that you've had equipped in the loadout thing to go for a high score. So whatever you prefer really. If there's certain guns you don't like, you can make sure you don't get them that way. So that's how that works. So what do you think of this game then? Let me know in those comments down below if this looks like something you'd want to pick up. And also make sure you like and subscribe for more in the future. Would you like to see me stream this game? I mean, there's a few games I'd like to stream, sort of do mini streams of, so maybe I could do like 3 or 4 games in a stream where I show them off briefly. Let me know down below if you want to see more of this, maybe when I've unlocked more levels. And thank you so much for watching, everyone. We'll see you in the next one.